try to get this in. All right, so we are at the end of talking about public speaking / presentations. We're gonna dive into PowerPoints a little bit today. Sorry, this is driving me crazy with the fogging. We're gonna dive into PowerPoints today. You don't have to use a PowerPoint for your presentation, but it can be a great visual cue. It can help keep you on task. So I just want to talk about them for a little bit. I'm sorry, this might be like all stuff you already know, but just to make sure everyone's on the same page and knows what's available for you. So this is Prezi. I haven't used Prezi. I just made this account over the weekend. I do want to say if you sign up for Prezi, it tries to make you like get a premium account, and it's only $3 a month for students, but it'll be like popped up like which plan do you want, but up in the right hand corner it'll say continue with basic, and you can just click that, and this is the basic. So this is, you don't have to pay for it. This is the free version, which I think is plenty. Maybe read through the features if it makes sense to you. You do get it for $3 a month as a student. But this has a lot of like interactive features you can use. You can create an interactive map. You can create an infographic. So these are all kind of templates you can check out. And if you go to Quick Start, here's some templates of PowerPoints. So this looks like a really like useful, I might even start using it, but just from kind of looking around on this, there's a lot you could do for your presentations and even for your multimodal project. So definitely check out Prezi. The same way that I like have recorded on Canva with a little video of my face, you can do that on Prezi. So you can record your presentation to upload if like you can't come to class or something. And then there's a lot of, they have some videos you all can watch. Canva is the one that I use, and similarly, there's a lot of templates here. If you pick one of them, there'll be like 10 pages or more that you can edit however you want, make your PowerPoints look really good, make you look like a graphic designer. And same thing on Canva. This is all free. They have infographic templates. This is great. They have like the social media posts. They have one for Instagram story, one for Instagram Square, Facebook posts. I made like my son's birthday invitations on here. You can do a lot on Canva. Google Slides. Some templates still a little less interactive, less features than the other two, but some people just love to do everything in Google. So they do have PowerPoints you can use. PowerPoint, I mean, obviously PowerPoint's a good one because that's what we call them. Download.uky.edu. If you don't know this already, you can log in and get all of this stuff for free. So the Creative Cloud, and down here the Microsoft Office. So if you want Word and PowerPoint and Excel, make sure you download it this way and don't pay for it. Great. So what are some things that you all like to see in a PowerPoint? What do you think makes a PowerPoint good? Logan first. Visuals. Good. And then Carlos, what were you gonna say?
Captions.
Captions.
Any type of like information.
Information, you said? Captions. Info. Good.
Color.
Good. Anything else you all can think of?
Organization.
Organization, good. Anything else that you guys like or don't like? We can learn from that as well. So some things I put up here, I say to keep text to a minimum. I think that's probably a personal thing for me. I hate when I go to a class or a presentation and the professor or the speaker just reads everything on the slide and they don't say anything in addition to what's up there. It's kind of like that, like it's a meeting that could have been an email or something. Like you could just send this to me. So I like to put text up here to remind me what I'm supposed to be talking about, but try not to put everything up there because that's what reading's for, in my opinion. And then yeah, we brought up visuals. That's great. Color and organization, definitely important things to kind of capture your audience. Have you all heard of Presentation U? I know you all, some people have, so I'm sorry, we are gonna watch their video, it's like 5 minutes long. But just to show, it's another resource for you on campus, like the Writing Center, but to help with presentations and speaking. So we'll check them out, and it shows you, it's kind of funny to me because the girl giving the presentation talks so fast, which some people like, but I grew up in the country, so it's fast for me.
Hello everyone, my name is Haley Powell and I'm a student program coordinator here at Presentation U. We're a free tutoring service offered to you as a UK student, and I just thought I'd drop in and show you how to take advantage of our tutoring services. So we're a multimodal communication center, meaning that we help tutor a broad spectrum of communication, including written, oral, visual, and digital assignments. So there's a long list of what we can help you with in regards to communication assignments, and here are just a few of them. This isn't an exhaustive list, but if you think your assignment fits in one of these broad categories, we can definitely help you with that. We basically tutor anything that has to do with person-to-person communication, whether it's written, oral, visual, or digital. So it could be an essay, a speech, presentation, infographics, visual aids, resumes or cover letters, reports, or scholarship and graduate school applications, or some other things I didn't quite think of with this list. And another important point is that we can help at any stage of the process. So if you're just brainstorming, like maybe you just got the assignment, we can help you get your thoughts in order, or if you're outlining with some of your content and you need help organizing how you're going to flow these things together, we can help with that as well. Or if you've already got quite a bit of content down and you just need help editing and polishing it, we can help with that as well. So don't feel like you need to come into the center or take advantage of our virtual services with a finished product. You know, we're here to help you at whatever point with the assignment that you are at. So we have 3 types of appointments at the moment. Online appointments, which are synchronous tutoring using Zoom. E-tutoring appointments, which are asynchronous, meaning they don't happen live, and that's using the file submission functionality that I'm going to show you later. And the tutor will send you back comments and feedback on those files. And then in person is when you meet face-to-face, obviously, tutoring in the basement of Willie T in the hub. So there will be a sign outside of where our center is so you can find us. So the basic difference between e-tutoring and online is how they were conducted. For e-tutoring, you'll schedule an appointment on MyWC Online, which I'll show you here in a minute, with one of our undergraduate tutors, and use the file attachment feature to upload a Euclid file that is your assignment. So maybe it's an essay and you want to attach both the rubric for the tutor to read and then your essay for them to comment on. And then they'll email you back with some constructive comments and feedback with how you're sticking to that rubric or how you could change some things that you pointed out that you wanted to work on in the appointment description. So that's how that one works. And then online is when you schedule an appointment at a specific date and time with the tutor. You're going to meet with them live on Zoom by clicking on your own appointment and choosing start or join online consultation. This will direct you to a Zoom meeting with that tutor. So even though you're doing it in MyWC Online, it'll send you into the Zoom application in order to actually do the appointment. So if you want to make an appointment with us, all you have to do is head over to uky.edu/presentation view. Our hours will be on there as well, and there'll be a big blue button that says make a tutoring appointment with us. And that'll send you over to presentationu.mydabconline.com. Now I'm going to show you how to utilize MyDBC Online, which is our appointment hosting platform. So if this is your first time making an appointment with us, you're going to register for an account using your student email. And then you're going to make your own login credentials and input them here. So because I've already signed in before, it's auto-filled it for me, and then you're going to log in. Mine's going to look a little different because I'm a full administrator, but it has the same basic functionality. So because the center is already closed for today, I'm recording this at night, I'm going to make an appointment for tomorrow. So one of our tutors is available for all 3 types of appointments. I'm going to make an appointment at 1 p.m. with Amy K. It'll also autofill your name when you make an appointment. You can select for it to be 30 minutes or 1 hour. It automatically makes it 30 minutes. If you want it to be an hour, you have to choose to do so. There are 3 options down here to meet face-to-face at the center, or do an e-tutoring appointment with the file upload, or do an online appointment, which is the Zoom meeting. So let's say I want to do an e-tutoring appointment with Amy. I'll input my course number, so History 108, for example. My instructor, let's say it's a Dr. Time. And then what I want to work on, so I'll say like grammar and minor introduction or something like that. And then I would go down here and upload the files that are relevant to this assignment. So if I have a rubric, it might be useful for my tutor to look at that, so I can upload it here. And then I can also upload what I have written down already by itself. So there are 3 file options here. You can do the same thing if you want to make an online Zoom appointment. Upload the same things. You don't necessarily have to have a file upload ready to go, but if you want to go ahead and put it on here for your own reference and for the tutor to go grab it, you can do that as well. So then you would hit create appointment, and it would show up on MyWC as a colored box. It'll be either red or green depending on if it's online or e-tutoring. And then I believe face-to-face ones are still blue. So, and then it'd show up here, and then if you wanted to go back to that appointment to join the consultation, you would click on that box and select start or join online consultation. So that's how to use MyWC Online.
All right. So that's available for you all if you want some help with your multimodal project, your presentation skills. So for this first round of presentations, it's really just for practice. As long as you do the presentation, cover what I've asked you to cover, you'll get all the points for that. You're not gonna get marked off if you are nervous or you forget what you're saying, or public speaking. I'm still practicing public speaking. But I do want you all to try your best. It's an important skill. I've had to give presentations in like almost every job I've had. But we will do peer review for this process. So you guys will be partnered up with somebody for your next major assignment. You all will read each other's paper, give feedback on the paper, and watch each other's presentation and give feedback on the presentation. So you will get feedback from a peer and feedback from me on what you could do better, but you're not gonna get marked off necessarily for that. Does that make sense to everybody? Cool. So I do want to give you all some time to work today. This is all I have for the lecture. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video. And I wanted everyone